Have you ever faced a problem that seemed absolutely impossible to solve? A wall so high you couldn't see a way over, around, or through it? The ancient Israelites knew that feeling all too well. After 40 long years wandering in the desert, they finally arrived at the edge of the land God had promised them. But right in their path stood Jericho, a city famous for its massive, impenetrable walls and powerful army. From a human perspective, taking this city was a suicide mission. It was a fortress that laughed at invading armies. But God had a different perspective. He told Joshua, Israel's new leader, "See, I have already delivered Jericho into your hands." Notice the wording, have delivered. In God's eyes, the victory was already won. The only question was, would the people trust and obey his plan? And what a strange plan it was. God didn't call for battering rams or siege towers. No, his instructions were unusual. He told them to have their armed men, led by priests blowing trumpets made of rams' horns, and carrying the sacred Ark of the Covenant, march around the entire city once a day for 6 straight days. No fighting, no yelling, just marching and trumpets. Can you imagine what the people of Jericho must have thought, peering down from their giant walls? This strange parade, circling their city day after day in complete silence, except for the eerie, constant blast of horns. It must have been confusing, maybe even a little unsettling. For the Israelites, it was a massive test of faith. To follow a plan that made no military sense required trusting God more than their own understanding. For 6 days, they walked, they obeyed, and they trusted. Then came the 7th day. This time, God's command was to march around the city not once, but 7 times. After the 7th lap, when the priests blew a long final blast on their trumpets, Joshua gave the command to the entire nation. "Shout, for the Lord has given you the city!" And at that moment, hundreds of thousands of people let out a single earth-shaking roar. The ground trembled, and the mighty, unconquerable walls of Jericho didn't just get a crack or two, they crumbled completely, collapsing into a pile of rubble. The Israelites rushed in and claimed the victory God had promised from the very beginning. The story of Jericho teaches us that our greatest victories don't always come from our own strength or strategy, but from our obedience to a God who can make walls fall down with a shout. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.